was no danger at all.
This guy spoke about 5 seconds too soon. He's like someone in a horror movie who says, "I'll be right back." 3 minutes in and we already have a Wilhelm scream. That's a great start.
I'm so sorry. I failed you, Senator.
Actually, you didn't fail her. You're a decoy and you took the hit instead of Padme. You took that hit like a champ.
Hey, eye patch guard, where's your parrot?
Arr, shiver me timbers.
I will not let this republic that has stood for 1,000 years be split in two.
Palpatine says the Republic has stood for 1,000 years, but in the original movie, Obi-Wan says it stood for 1,000 generations.
For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the old Republic.
Big difference.
Amidala, are you Jewish or like what's happening with your hair right now?
Army! These are so smiling to see in your side!
Well, it took Jar Jar about 10 seconds to annoy the shit out of me.
How did the window even know to close after they came in? Like, sensors, I guess? No one pressed the button.
Ready for the worst compliment ever?
So have you. Grown more beautiful, I mean. Well, for a senator, I mean.
Ah, creepy, creepy, creepy. That was not awkwardly cute or endearing at all.
And you will pay attention to my lead.
Why? What?
Anakin, if you're trying to get laid by Padme, arguing with your boss is not gonna do it, man. This is just uncomfortable.
Jango Fett here, a renowned assassin, hires another assassin to take care of Padme. If this mission was so important, wouldn't you just take care of it yourself? Especially since mistakes were made last time.
There can be no mistakes this time.
I can sense everything going on in that room.
Yeah, you can sense everything but a hole getting cut in the window and 2 giant centipedes crawling through. If their sensors were that weak, they should have never set this trap.
Hey, great jump out the window, Obi-Wan, but how did you know that robot could hold you?
Keys were in the transport, huh? Convenient.
You're gonna shoot the droid and not the Jedi? It's your droid you sent to kill Padme. You should just be able to control it, right? Just turn it off or something.
Patience. Use the Force. Think.
Oh, you mean like how you patiently dove headfirst out the window like 5 minutes ago?
Why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me?
Oh my god, that's so ironic, you know, because he does kill Obi-Wan in the first movie.
And I think she's a changeling. In that case, be extra careful.
Because you weren't being extra careful before.
Obi-Wan's drinking on the job.
You don't want to sell me death sticks.
I don't want to sell you death sticks.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
Changing an innocent bystander's life with the Force. Although that guy did go on to be a state senator. Why even try and kill Obi-Wan here? They already can't find you in the club. Just sneak off. I mean, you're a fucking changeling. Turn into another person and get the hell out of there.
It was a bounty hunter who called.
Oh, Jedi guys don't want to go after that guy? You chased this chick halfway around Coruscant, but that guy's already across the street. Forget about him.
Who's controlling Yoda's little chair? He doesn't have any steering on it. Ah, it's the Force or some bullshit.
If the prophecy is true, your apprentice is the only one who can bring the Force back into balance.
Hey, anyone want to explain what this prophecy is? No? Fuck it? Cool. Thanks, guys.
Representative Binks? I know I can count on you.
Jar Jar is the last person I would trust to take my place in the Senate.
He's overly critical. He never listens. He doesn't understand.
Wow, wow, wow. This bitch doesn't care about your problems, Annie.
Please don't look at me like that.
Oh, you don't like that creepy child molester stare? That's weird.
Suddenly I'm afraid.
This is my first assignment on my own. I am too.
Oh, yeah. Really encouraging, Anakin.
Did they use a rough draft of the CGI for this guy? He looks terrible.
Well, if droids could think, there'd be none of us here, would there?
I'm pretty sure droids can think. C-3PO and R2 think all the time.
Someone tell me how this statue works. What the fuck is holding that ball up?
These kids are way too close together to practice laser swords. Plus, they are fucking blinded by those helmets.
Lost a planet, Master Obi-Wan has. How embarrassing.
That's our show, guys. Yoda'll be back in town bringing the funny next Tuesday. Come see him.
I wasn't the youngest queen ever elected.
Wait, she was elected to be a queen? And there was a 2-term limit?
I heard they even tried to amend the Constitution so you could stay in office.
That's called a fucking president, Lucas. But hey, queen does sound more fancy in sci-fi. This space gondola looks stupid. Not only did Padme pick the most romantic hideout spot ever, she's also wearing skimpy clothes all the time. What a tease.
I was 12. His name was Paulo. We were both in the legislative youth program.
Are they really just chilling in this meadow talking about her first kiss? Seems like a horrible place to hide out from assassins. Hey lady, if you're not into hooking up with Annie, stop it with the skimpy clothes. Buy a romantic fireplace too, come on.
You're starting to become a Jedi. I'm a senator.
Why the hell can't a senator be in love? I mean, I get that Jedis are like monks and are married to the Force, but senators can wed. That Jimmy Smith senator had a wife.
My wife and I will take the girl.
You're gonna have to stay here. These are good people, Padme. You'll be safe.
You'll be safe? The guy just told you how your mother got kidnapped there. That place is not safe, and your only mission right now is to protect her. God.
After all that, she dies 10 seconds after he gets there? Convenient timing. She must have read the script.
Oh, a raped and murdered Shmi, and now Anakin's slaying Tusken Raiders. Great stuff for a kid's movie.
I killed them. And not just the men, but the women. And the children, too.
Right about now, any sane woman would just peace.
They're burying her there right next to their house? That's a little close to home.
Retransmit this message to Coruscant.
Okay, one button can transfer that message to exactly the right place in Coruscant. BS.
Look. Geonosis is less than a parsec away.
That's the same fucking button she pushed to transfer the message. Now if she holds it down, it shows the exact right planet they were talking about. Convenient.
But you heard Master Windu. He gave me strict orders to stay here.
Oh, now he wants to obey orders, huh? He had no problem disobeying orders when they weren't supposed to leave Naboo.
For a mechanic, you seem to do an excessive amount of thinking.
I knew that droids could think. This factory scene is just too ridiculous. Looks like Padme's playing a round of Sonic the Hedgehog. No way that machine would build around his arm. Lucas ripped off the arena from Gladiator.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling about this cliche. Do they have to say that in every Star Wars movie?
This isn't how it's supposed to be, Jungle! Finish her off!
Yeah, if you really want her dead, maybe you should just shoot her while she's fucking captured. This elaborate battle royale is very unnecessary, and she could survive.
I'm programmed for etiquette, not destruction!
C-3PO's jokes are cute, but they really mess up the whole tone of this big battle. Combine that with all the random shooting and CGI vomit, this battle really isn't as serious as it should be. And with no seriousness, there's no stakes. Nobody gives a shit.
Look!
Perfect timing for Yoda to show up. Too perfect.
So here we have one more dumb joke from C-3PO, and then it cuts right to Boba holding his father's fucking head. I mean, that's sad as hell, but my brain can't get there when C-3PO's making cheesy jokes all the time. If they were really flying on these open-doored ships, I think their hair would blow a little more. And that's why you close the doors on your ships. Were you raised on a farm?
Get a transport. Hurry!
Right away!
How does he know who Padme is? These clones just listen to every order given to them?
Well, they just ruined Yoda. Yoda's supposed to be a master of the Force, not a stupid spinning sword fighter.
I think it would have been easier just to move Obi and Annie over a little bit, but alright.
Worst love story ever. Ladies and gentlemen, the Milady bonus round.
Milady, you're still in danger here.
You know, milady, Count Dooku was once a Jedi.
Do it for me, milady, please.
I will have Obi-Wan report to you immediately, milady.
It's a great pleasure to see you again, my lady. Our presence here will be invisible, my lady, I can assure you.
You all right, my lady?
My lady.
Sorry, my lady.
Be safe, my lady.
It's not me, my lady.
I'll get to the bottom of this plot quickly, my lady.
I'm in charge of security here, my lady. Sorry, my lady.
Pro show!